All right, y'all, another weekend vlog. Let's do it. Okay, so we're not even gonna get into why I have not been vlogging. Y'all already know the deal. Life. Okay. Right now I am at a local farmers market. I'm meeting my friend Natalie up here. And it's Saturday. It's a lot of people out, enjoying the good food and vibes and whatnot. So we're gonna go ahead and get up in here and see what the fuss is about. So let's go ahead and get into it. Okay, so I am back home from the farmers market. It was cool to see, all these different vendors, out there selling their products, their merchandise, and yeah, it was cool to get out and of course spend quality time with my friend Natalie. She's good people. She always has been. But my dog is over here whining at me because he wants attention. But yeah, it was really good to get out for a little bit. We met up at 10 this morning, and then I just got home. So it's 12:25 right now. So we were there for a little bit, but I was kind of ready to go because, as the day goes on, it gets hotter. So I was like, yeah, it's time to go. I don't want to be out here sweating and, with all these other people and they sweating and creating their own body funk and whatnot. So it was good. It was good to get out. I didn't really get anything. I didn't buy anything. I did try a couple samples of a couple things here and there. A couple vendors had food. One had this barbecue sauce that was nice, and one had this homemade peanut butter with different flavors and things like that. So it was a nice variety, of things out there, but nothing that I actually just wanted to buy and take home. But nevertheless, it was still cool to get out for a little bit. So like I said, it is 12:25. I'm about to stay here with my dog for a little bit. He's over here going to his window seat. um, I'll be here for a little bit. I'm going to meet another friend later, my friend Michelle. As y'all have seen her before in a previous vlog, I'm going to meet her later. We're going to go get some pizza. So I'm going to meet her in a couple hours. We're supposed to meet at 2. I told her 2:15. So I'm going to meet her a little later and we'll get some grub. And yeah, so that'll be fun to catch up with her. And I guess since I have time to kill, I'll go ahead and update you guys on my recent books, what I have read and what I have recently purchased. So we can go ahead and just do that right now. Okay, so now I'm in my usual spot where I do my book content. On my last vlog, you guys saw that I was reading Outdrawn by Deanna Gray. I did finish this book. I did enjoy it, but I will say that the first half of the book is a slow burn. It's an extreme slow burn. Okay. The first half of the book dragged on a little bit, and then it picked up towards the second half of the book. So out of 5 stars, I give it 3 because, of the dragging on at the beginning of the book. But the The second half was pretty good. Like I said, it's a sapphic romance. These two artists work together trying to create this, great comic piece of work that they're working on, and they ended up, falling for each other. So yeah, I'd give it 3 out of 5. It was a good read. Next up that I read is Fast by Millie Belizaire. I believe that's how you say her name. I love this one. This book was so good. I finished it in a few days. Didn't even take long. As you see, I've tabbed it up. Some parts that I found that were interesting. But yeah, I enjoyed this book. In summary, it's about a girl named Caprice, and she loses her mom when she's 8 years old, has to go live with her grandma and her uncle. Things happen to her while she's there, and lots of trauma, and she ends up getting a neighbor from across the street. His name is Sean, and he kind of helps her through her adolescence and young adult years, get through some of the things that she's going through, and they end up developing a romance. But yeah, it was beautifully written. I enjoyed it. I would definitely give it a hard 4 because I enjoyed it so much. And it will be a book that I will read again. Okay. And I would just say, check the trigger warnings on this book. There are lots of different heavy topics that come up. So yeah, check your trigger warnings. But yeah, I really enjoyed this. This was so good. One of my best reads of the year. Next up is Don't Cry for Me by Danielle Black. This is also a great read. I really enjoyed it. I would give it a 4.5. It was pretty moving for me. Very intriguing. A very intriguing read. It's a hard read. Again, check the trigger warnings. It's a hard read. And it's also a book that dips its toes in historical fiction. So yeah, I really enjoyed it. It's basically about a guy that is on his deathbed, and his name is Jacob. And this book basically contains a series of letters that he is writing to his son Isaac, because his son Isaac is gay. And so basically this book is just a series of letters that he's writing to his son, basically explaining why he did what he did and why he felt what he felt after all these years. Why some of the actions that he took that his son never understood. This book is basically him explaining in the letters as to why those things happened. It was very captivating, very moving. I really enjoyed this book. I know there's another follow-up to this called Isaac's Song that I do want to get into, which is basically Isaac's perspective on things. Yeah, I really enjoy it. It was very you could tell how vulnerable that Jacob was in this story. So yeah, I can't wait to read the second book. I'll have to get that one as soon as possible because I want to add it to the collection. So yeah, this one I'd say, let me see what I rated. I'd say a 4, 4.5. I would say somewhere within that range because it was just that good. I love the way that this was written. So yeah, loved it. Next up is Speak by J.L. Seegers. I had the book turned upside down. Speak. I enjoyed this. It's a novella. It's short. I really enjoyed it though. My only complaint is that it was short. It was really good. J.L. Seegers that woman has a way with words, honey. She's really good at what she does. This one is a book basically about a woman who ends up getting a divorce, and she ends up falling for her divorce lawyer. So that summary alone, when I heard that, I was like, I might need to check that out. And I'm so glad I did, because I love J.L. Seegers' writing. She has become one of my favorite authors of the year because I just love the way that she describes things, the way that she breaks things down, so you can definitely get a clear picture as to what she's trying to convey in her writing. So yeah, this one is another top read for me, because I just feel like that a lot of people, they're trying to get to the level that JL Seegers is at. And I know she just recently got a publishing deal, so she's going to be releasing her New Haven series, which I finally got that whole series. I'll show that in a minute. She's going to be re-releasing it through her publishing agency, and all the books are going to get all new covers. And she's going to go ahead and publish more books in that series, which is dope. And she also got I believe a TV series deal, which is the bomb. That's awesome. So yeah, I really enjoyed this book. It was something I could definitely go back to and read again. So yeah, Speak by J.L. Seegers, 5 stars. Loved it. Next up is going to be 7 Minutes in Heaven, parts 1 and 2 by Elle Kaysen. Elle Kaysen is another favorite. I love her so much. I finished both of these books in about 2 to 3 days. It didn't take long. It's basically about a girl named Talia that we meet when she's 17 years old, and she meets Liam, which becomes her love interest, and they meet at a local kickback, and they're forced to have 7 minutes in heaven. And obviously, if you are someone of the 90s, then you know what that means, where you go into a secluded space or a closet with someone, and you're forced to stay in there for at least 7 minutes, and whatever happens in there happens. Okay, so it goes through basically their love story, and also it's multiple POVs. We also not only get Talia and Liam's point of view, we also get her cousin Kelsey and her cousin's love interest Chill. His name is Kyrique, but they call him Chill. We get their POVs throughout the book as well, and Chill is a mutual of Liam's, so they're homies, they're friends, you know. And like I said, Kelsey is Talia's cousin. So yeah, we get their POVs, and we also get POVs from some old and new flames that come in and out throughout the story. So yeah, I really enjoyed this one. This is another one I would definitely come back to and read again. I would definitely give this series 5 stars. But also, I love Elle Kaysen. We know Elle Kaysen wrote Demon's Dream. We all love that book for a good reason. The book is so good. So once I read that book, I had to get into more of her catalog, and I'm so glad I did. So this is the next read by her, and I loved it so much. It was good. So yeah. And then my last read that I read is Cutthroat by Octavia Grant. She is a unhinged / thriller author, and this is my first read by her, and this book was so crazy. They call her unhinged. Like I said on TikTok, I need a better word, because this book was more than just unhinged. Okay, this was so much. You got a girl, right? Her name is Eden. Eden finds out that her husband is having an affair. Not only is he having an affair, he's having an affair with her sister. Okay, one of her sisters. All right, sister's name is Envy. Go figure, right? She catches them at a local restaurant eating, and then he claims to be this big old, vegan or vegetarian. I can't remember which one, but he is eating a whole steak with his sister, with her sister. So instead of going into the restaurant and raising hell, she chooses to keep her cool and come up with this whole crazy get back, and it is so bizarre. It's crazy. I read this book in one sitting. It's only about 173 pages, I believe. Yeah, 173 pages. I read it in one sitting because it was just that good. I had to figure out what in the world. I had to know what in the world was gonna happen next. Okay, so I'm definitely gonna get into more about Octavia Grant's work. I posted a quick review about it on TikTok, and I did tag her, and she did see it, and she liked it, and she reposted it, and she added me as a friend on TikTok. I thought that was dope. But yeah, I love her. This has made me an official fan of Octavia Grant. So yeah, this one I would give it 5 stars because the drama, the suspense, oh my gosh, the little bit of crying that was sprinkled in there, it was definitely a thriller. It definitely took you on a ride. So I really enjoyed this book. Now, my current read is Sugar Baby by Celine St. Clair. Okay. I haven't gotten far in this book at all. I'm only on page 40. But yeah, it's another one. Check your trigger warnings, okay? Because It's a lot going on in this book. I think it's going to go down the lines of SA. I'm not sure yet, but where this book is going, yeah, it looks like that. Yeah, you got to check your trigger warnings on this one. It looks like it's going to be a heavy book. And so far, we'll see what happens. And I'll definitely keep y'all posted once I finish this. So this is my current read right now at the moment. Now, in addition to Sugar Baby, I also have an ebook that I'm reading. I have finally took the plunge and indulged in a little bit of fantasy. So my current fantasy read is The Secret World of Maggie Gray by Granger. Okay, I have the Kindle app on my iPad here, and everybody was just raving about this book. Well, basically this entire series. So I've downloaded the whole series, and I started this book a few nights ago. I'm only about 30% in. I'm on page 152, I believe. And yeah, I am enjoying this. I am enjoying this book a lot. And I haven't even read that far into it yet, but I'm definitely enjoying it. The thing with me is when it comes to fantasy, there's just so much world building that takes place that by the time everything's fully established, I'm no longer interested. So that's one of the main reasons why I don't really indulge in fantasy a whole lot. But due to the buzz behind this book, behind Granger, behind this series, I was just like, I got to give it a shot. And I'm glad I did because I'm really enjoying it. The book takes place at a HBCU, so you have all of these supernatural creatures walking around. And we get to experience a lot of the book through their POVs. Maggie Gray is basically the main protagonist in the story, and she's a vampire. Okay. And so it's also a coming of age story, I would say. So yeah, I am enjoying this book. So I'm realizing that, you know, some fantasy can be cool, some of it can be good. But yeah, it just takes so long with the world building. But this one is actually, the pacing is really good. Granger does a good job of describing things, so you can basically see what she sees in the book. And I really love that. I don't like to be left too much of, I don't like the interpretation to be left too much up to me because I want to see what the author sees. Okay. So I am really enjoying this so far. So far it's really good. So I'll definitely have to keep you guys posted on this book once I finish it. I downloaded all the books on Kindle, so I have them all electronically. So I'll probably end up, if I really do enjoy them, once I finish the whole series, I'll probably end up getting the hard copies as well as trophies and putting those on my shelves. So yeah, if you read this book, let me know what you thought about it. No spoilers, I'm still reading, but let me know what you thought about it. But so far, I loved it. I posted about it on my TikTok yesterday, and I did tag Granger / Desiree. She goes by 2 different pseudonyms. I did post about it on my TikTok, and she saw it. And she liked it and commented. So I thought that was so great. That was so dope when you praise an author's work and they reach out to you. But yeah, she does a whole bunch of heart eye emojis under my video. So yeah, Granger, you got a fan. I'm forever a fan now because I'm really enjoying this so far. Like I said, I'm only 30% in. But just from what I've read so far, it's becoming to be an intriguing read. So yeah, those are my reads so far. Let's go ahead and get into the books that I've purchased so far that I haven't read yet, but I've purchased. Let's go ahead and get into those real quick. Okay, so like I mentioned a moment ago, I did purchase the entire New Haven series. As you guys know, I did have Restore Me already. So before they went out of print, because she's with the new publishing company and she's re-releasing the New Haven series with new covers, I wanted to make sure I got the same covers that are out now. Since I already had Restore Me, I wanted to get the rest of the series with that same theme going, so that way they all match. Okay, so this is a recent purchase here by J.L. Seegers. I love her. She's an official favorite author of this year for me, so I can't wait to get into these. Next book purchase is Because of Us by Nina Arada. I don't know if I'm saying that right. If I'm butchering it, I'm so sorry. I apologize. All I know about this book is that it's a second chance romance, which is one of my favorite tropes to read. So I recently bought this one on Amazon. The cover is gorgeous, of course. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this. And it looks like that there is some art in some of the books. I mean, some of the chapters, which is pretty cool. I like that. So yeah, just because I saw that it was a second chance romance, I wanted I wanted to get. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one as well. All right, next up are some books I got from Book Outlet. This one is When I Think of You and Maya Ariel. I know that a lot of people are buzzing about this book as well, and it's also a second chance romance. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. It looks like it's gonna be pretty good, and I love the cover. Side note: why are people up in arms about cartoon covers? There's nothing wrong with cartoon covers. I enjoy a cartoon cover once in a while. There's nothing wrong with it. Okay. I personally prefer a cartoon cover over like a cover with an actual real person on it. I actually prefer a cartoon cover over that. So, you know, I mean, I'll buy a book with a person on it. I'm not saying I won't, but I'm just saying I think that it's cute when you see a little cartoon cover. So, you know, no judgment over here. I love cartoon covers. I think they're really cute. So yeah, I can't wait to get to this one. Next up is Accidentally in Love by Danielle Jackson. I don't know much about this book, but pretty cover. Again, cartoon cover. And I love it. I think it's very pretty. I love the pink theme on this. I don't know much about it, what it's about. But yeah, I'll definitely keep y'all posted when I do read it. So yeah, that was a new purchase for me. Next up is Everything's Fine by Cecilia Rabez. I don't know if I'm saying that right, but this is another Book Outlet purchase. When they were doing the buy 5 get the 6th one free, I believe was the recent deal that I bought from. So yeah, I can't wait to get this one. Again, beautiful cover. I know it's like unexpected love, you know, somewhere around there is the genre. So yeah, can't wait to get into that. Between Friends and Lovers by Shirlene Obuobi. Again, the girls are raving about this one too. And from what I understand, it definitely brings on the feels and the sexiness and all that jazz. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one. I thought I was buying a paperback, but it came as a hardcover. But I thought I was buying a paperback, which I like both. I like paperbacks and hardcovers, but I thought this was a paperback. But that's okay. I'm still gonna read it, and I'll definitely keep you guys posted on it, my thoughts after I finish. And then next one I bought from Book Outlet is Night Crawling by Layla Motley. I know she recently released The Girls Who Grew Big. Recently came out, which I want to get that as well. But I want to start with Night Crawling because I haven't read it. I know that there is some trauma that is explained in the book. There's some trauma that's happening. So again, check your trigger warnings. But yeah, I do want to read this. Again, beautiful cover. I know that all I know is that there's some serious topics that come up in this book, but people rave about it, so I can't wait to get into it. Next up, also from Book Outlet, is Nothing Burns as Bright as You by Ashley Woodfolk. I have not read anything by this author. I can't wait to get into this. I believe it's a sapphic romance from what I read online and what I read on the back. Yeah, it says queer love. Yeah, so it's a sapphic romance. Again, beautiful cover. Love it. I can't wait to get into this. And I think it's a Friends to Lovers. Yeah, they were best friends until they became more. So yeah, Friends to Lovers. Can't wait to get into that sapphic romance. I was trying to, like I told y'all last time, I was trying to build up my sapphic romance when it came to my book collection. So, and I did lie to y'all last time. I actually do. Before I bought these recent books, I did have a couple of sapphic romance books on my shelves. I know that what is the name of that book that I have that I didn't finish? The Stars and the Blackness Between Them. That is a sapphic romance. I didn't finish that book, but I do have it. It's by Juwada Petrus. I'm probably not saying her name right, but that is a sapphic romance. And then also Where Sleeping Girls Lie is also a sapphic romance, or it has sapphic romance in it. So I did have some sapphic. I didn't think I had any, but yeah, I did. I did have some. But yeah, this book, it doesn't seem like it's too long, and I can't wait to get into it. It looks like it's going to be very interesting. So I bought a few books that were sapphic romance. These two are part of a series by Carmen Lee. This first one is The 7-10 Split, and the second one is called The Relationship Mechanic. So these are part of a series, and then there's a third book coming out within the next month, I believe. I believe it comes out in September. The third book in this series. But yeah, I wanted to build up my sapphic romance. So yeah, I went ahead and purchased these. So I can't wait to get into those. Again, pretty cartoon covers, love them. They're really cute. So yeah, I'll definitely keep y'all posted on those once I read those books. And then again, sapphic romance. This one is another series by Lavender Quinn. The Intimate Beginnings of Taylor. And then the second book is called Sweet Enemy. And it's basically, the topic is, them being, roommates. That's where the book basically starts from what I read on the back and what I read online. But it's the same characters in both books. Okay. And I love these cartoon covers. They're so cute. So again, I've never read anything about Lavender Quinn. But hopefully these books are good. I can't wait to get into them. So yeah, they look really good. And they got a lot of good reviews online. So we'll see what's in store when I read those books. I will keep y'all posted on those books as well. Next up is After I Do by Taylor Jenkins Reid. I am definitely developing a Taylor Jenkins Reid section on my bookshelves because I just love her. I love the way she writes. She's dope. So yeah, this is another one of hers I have not read. And I do want to buy several more books from her catalog because I just think she's just so good. So I can't wait to get into this one. All I know about this book is that basically this couple reaches some type of a breaking point in their marriage, and they choose to take a year off. It says on the back, they decide to take a year off in the hope of finding a way to fall in love again. So yeah, that whole summary alone, I was just like, what in the world is that about, So yeah, this one is going to be an interesting read. Can't wait to get into it. And lastly, my last book purchase as of today is Till I Say When by Natisha Rayner. I have not read anything by this author, but I just saw a bunch of reviews online. Looks like it's some nice little imagery in here. There's some handcuffs right there. So, whoa. I don't know much about the book as to what it's about. Nice, pretty pictures inside, though. But yeah, I really want to get into this one soon. It looks like it's gonna be interesting. So I'll definitely keep y'all posted once I read this one also. Oh, look at her, she's pretty. Look at that. But yeah, it looks like it's gonna be good. I'm all about indie authors and urban romance. I'm all about it. Like it's some of my favorite books to read, like for sure. I'm definitely adding way more to my catalog because I'm just so captivated by indie authors, and they need our support. You know what I mean? They don't have to be huge, sign with this huge publishing company to be good. If it's good, it's good. If it's indie or not, it doesn't matter to me as long as it's a good book. But I love Black indie authors, urban authors. That is definitely my vibe. Some of my favorite books to read come from that genre. So I do not discriminate. Okay. So yeah, I can't wait to get into this one as well. So, and yeah, I think those are all my recent purchases. I bought some more books this week, like four books. They should be here sometime next week. So I'll definitely show those once those books come. And I also have a couple of series that I need to finish getting that I have not finished yet. Sometimes it just irks me when I have started a series and it's not complete. I don't have the whole thing. I don't have the whole series, which given some people don't like to buy the whole series if they feel like, I read book one and didn't really like it. Why would I turn around and buy the rest of them? Why would I waste my money? Which is fair. I totally understand that. I just don't like things to look incomplete. I like it to be a complete set, a complete series. Just like prime example, I want to eventually buy the Bridgerton series, but I want to make sure I buy the whole thing and not just a book here, a book there. I want to have the whole thing. That's probably, just my anxiety kicking in. I don't know. For example, one of my good girlfriends on TikTok, she got me she got me 2 of these books from the Bennett series from Kennedy Ryan. I believe this is book 3, Be Mine Forever, and then book 4, Until I'm Yours. So I have to get books 1 and 2 to complete the series. So like this is a prime example where I don't have the whole series, but this is a gift from a friend of mine on TikTok. So I have this up here with the rest of my books that I have from Kennedy Ryan. My shelves are organized based on author and genre. So I'm doing both. If I have more than one book by that author, I will put those books in the same section. If I have a specific type of genre, like thriller, for example, I will put all those thriller books in one section. So yeah, author and genre. And then if I have a series, obviously I keep the series together just because I like the way it looks. I know that people like to color code their books, and that does look good aesthetically. But me, I will get lost as to where things are based on color. It kind of helps me know where they are based on genre and author. If I see, you know, Kennedy Ryan's Before I Let Go, I know that the other two books in the Skyland series are right next to it. I don't have to search for it, you know. So I like to, for me, how my brain works, that just works better for me and my system, you know. So yeah, those are the books that I've recently read and the books that I've recently purchased. Let me know if you guys have or are planning to read and purchase any of these books. And I can definitely let you guys know my thoughts as I come to them, like I always do. And I think that I am still on track with my reading goal. My reading goal is 24 books this year. And so I am still on track with my reading goal. I'm really excited about it. I'm a little bit above my reading goal for the month. A little bit above, which is great. You know, I wanted to read more this year, so that's fantastic. And I'm keeping track of all my books on the Libib app, Libib. If you have not heard of it, please get into it, because I wanted to initially get a scanner online to scan all my books in so I can have them all logged as to how many books I have. But I could not figure out which scanner would work for me. I just could not decide. And then I saw a girl on TikTok, shout out to her. She posted about the Libib app where you could just scan the books by using the camera on your phone and just scan them in the app that way. And you can categorize them based on genre or however you want to categorize them. You can also do that. And yeah, it's pretty dope, and it's pretty beneficial to have it just right at your fingertips on your phone. So yeah, I love it so much. So if you haven't downloaded the Bib app, you definitely should. And speaking of that app, as you know, my vinyls over there, I also can log my vinyls in, which is great. So I can, you know, use both forms of media and keep track of it through the app. And then also, if the app does not pick up the book or the vinyl, whatever you're logging, if it doesn't pick it up by the barcode when your camera scans the barcode, there's also an option to manually input the information so you can still keep track of it. You can also edit the information how you want, edit the cover of the image of the media, whether it's the cover of the book or the cover of the vinyl. You can edit it, upload your own cover if you need to, if it doesn't have it. And you know, it's just so beneficial to have it right there on your phone when you need it. So yeah, speaking of, I can definitely do that too. I can go over the new vinyls that I also bought. Okay, I don't remember if I've shown it or not, but I'm going to show it now. Just because I can't remember. I did get Brown Sugar by D'Angelo, if you see it up there. I did get that. I bought recently Can't Take Me Home by Pink. Okay, I want to get 2 more albums by her that I like. This is her first album, her debut, so I went ahead and got that. And what else did I get? Oh, I got My Way by Usher. This is the, I think the 25th anniversary edition. So that's why he looks older on there, because he retook the picture for the 25th anniversary edition. And so, yeah, this was actually my last purchase was Usher, My Way. So, yeah. And then, let's see what else is new up here. I think I showed Zapp and Roger already. But, yeah, their Greatest Hits album right there. That's a recent purchase. You guys saw me buy Off the Wall in my last video. And I believe I showed Bad already. So I got like 2 more albums to get in Michael's catalog. 3 actually. History, Book 1, Invincible, and Blood on the Dance Floor. Yeah, 3. So I need to get those 3 albums, and then I'll have them all. I'll have all of Michael's discography once I get those 3. Let's see here. What else? Oh, JC, can you go over there? Thank you. My dog is being nosy. I also bought up here, I bought Stankonia by Outkast. So before My Way was my last album that I bought by Usher. Before that, I bought Stankonia. That was the purchase I bought before that. So yeah, those are my recent vinyl purchases. I am contemplating getting, right now I got this fan in the way, but I'm contemplating getting 2 more shelves to make 6 now. I have 4, as you see. I'm contemplating getting 2 more to make 6. So bam, bam. That way I'll have 6. Okay. So as of today, I now have 30. I have 30 vinyls that I've purchased. And I've started posting some of that content on TikTok as well. So yeah, I'm doing okay with my vinyl collection. And I just hope it continues to grow. My goal is to get 50 before the year's over. Because I just recently started collecting in February. You guys saw the vlog. I recently started collecting in February. So hopefully I can get my ideal number of 50 before the year's over. So yeah, now I'm just gonna chill a little bit before I have to meet my friend Michelle at 2:15. So I'm just gonna chill a little bit, relax until time to go meet her. So I will catch up with you guys once I get there. Michelle, what you think about Sauce?
It was good, but they took too long. Everybody else stuff came out before us.
True. Everybody's stuff did come out before ours.
Mm-hmm.
But it's a nice little cute little place over here in the Cut and Paseo district.
Yeah, it's nice though.
Yeah.
Clean.
Yeah, it was clean though. I was telling her the bathroom was clean too. You can tell a lot about a place how the bathroom looked. So the restroom was clean as well. So and spacious.
Yeah.
So would you come
I'll
back?
come back, yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
We enjoyed it. We enjoyed it. It was nice. We're out here sitting outside right now, but we ate inside. We didn't eat out here.
It's hot.
Yeah, we're just out here enjoying the view and the vibes. But yeah, we enjoyed it. So we'll see if we come back or not.
Yeah.
Right. So I am back home from Sauce. Michelle and I both have not been there before. So it was cool to try a new restaurant. And it was okay. But if I never had it again, I'd be fine. But it was nice vibes in there. They had the music going with all the 2000s throwbacks. And it seemed like they have a lot of business because a lot of customers going in and out of there the whole time we were there. So it's always good vibes, good fun linking up with Michelle. So I'm back home. I don't have anything else going on today, nothing else planned. By the look of the sky outside, it looks like it's about to rain. So I guess we'll see as the night goes on if it decides to go ahead and start raining or not. In Oklahoma, we've been getting a lot of rain here this summer. I'm not sure why, but we have. It's been a lot, but still at the same time, after it rains, it's still humid outside. So yeah, Oklahoma weather is very fickle. It changes all the time. So who knows? But yeah, I think I'm going to end today's vlog here. I think I'm going to go ahead and find me some pain medicine. To be honest, my tummy is bothering me. I'm having tummy problems. So I'm going to go ahead and find some medicine to take. And then I'm going to go ahead and lay down. And hopefully I'll feel better by the morning. And I will catch up with you guys then. Bye.
All right, so it is the next day. It is Sunday and it is 12:05. I have been in the bed pretty much for most of the morning. I got up, did my morning routine, fed the dog, made sure he went and used the bathroom, all that stuff that I normally do in the morning. And once that was done, I got back in his bed. So, that's what's going on over here. I am feeling better though. I'm feeling better compared to yesterday when I got home. So some medicine, some rest is doing the trick. I think for today, I think I'm going to be just doing some cozy hobbies in the house. I don't think I'm going anywhere today. I don't have any household chores to do. I did those last weekend, so I don't have any household chores to do this weekend. And as far as important errands to run, I don't have any. I did those on Friday. So yeah, today is just gonna be a day in the house. So yeah, I will go ahead and get up, and I will go ahead and start doing some of those things, and I'll come back once I begin. Okay, so I am officially up and out of the bed. I think for my meal today, I'm going to make some chicken strips, fries, and a small salad. I just started my grease for that. So that's what I'm going to eat today. And let's see, what should I do first? I think I might catch up on my TV shows. I haven't really been watching a whole lot of TV. So I know, for example, I need to watch season 2 of Yellow Jackets. They recently posted that on
Netflix because I don't have Showtime, the original streaming service that it airs on. So I am behind because I watch it on Netflix when they post it on there. So I need to watch Yellow Jackets. Let's see what else is out. I did watch Wednesday, the part 1 of season 2. And I'm going to watch the next part when it releases, obviously. So I did watch that. So I think that's the latest new show that I've completed was Wednesday. What else is out that I have not watched yet? The only one that came up on top of my head was Yellow Jackets. Oh, I did watch Netflix new show Building the Band. I did watch that. That was very interesting. It didn't, but it did go the way that I expected it to go as far as the finale. I did watch that. So yeah, I'm going to look up a couple things online and see what else I've missed outside of Yellow Jackets and I need to catch up on. And if all else fails, if I just can't find anything, there's always, throwbacks on Tubi that I could that I can watch. So I think that's the first thing I'm going to do. Catch up on some TV while I'm making my food. And yeah, we'll go from there. All right, my fries are now done. I just put a little bit of seasoning salt on them. My chicken tenders are not quite done yet. They're almost done though. When those come out, then I will go ahead and make my small salad and then we can eat. Okay, so the chicken tenders are officially done. I went ahead and modified my fries, made them into cheese fries. There's a little small salad over there. And yeah, let's go ahead and get our grub on. Whew. Okay, so I'm done eating and I am sitting on the couch. I did not turn on Yellow Jackets because I'm not fully awake yet. So I just wanted, something to watch while I was making my food and then while I was eating. So I'm watching Maury on Tubi. I'm one of those people that still get a kick out of Maury. I know people say it's fake, it's scripted, whatever. I don't care. I still get a kick out of it. So I just watched this segment of this guy and this girl. He got caught in a green room with a decoy, kissing on her and telling her how he doesn't really love the girl that he's with, that he's at the show with, and that he's basically using her. and you know how he calls her all kinds of names, ridicules her weight, all this kind of stuff, not knowing he's being recorded. Of course, it's a hidden camera. She sees all this or whatever, and he tries to downplay it. It was so hard to watch. Like, he told the decoy that his girlfriend is the ugliest woman that he's ever dated. That is so embarrassing. Like, I mean, like, I don't know if it's scripted or not, but oh my God, that's just so messed up. That is so messed up. There are so many people in the world like him, and it's just so messed up. But yeah, so I'm gonna sit here for a little bit, watch some more, probably watch some court TV. I love watching Judge Maybelline. She has a semi-new court show, Judge Maybelline Ephraim, and then Judge Lauren Lake, her paternity court show, and then she has another show, We the People. I love my court TV. So I might watch a little bit of that, and along with Maury and maybe some other throwbacks, and we'll go from there. I think I'm going to go ahead and do some coloring later. I do have my coloring markers and my books. I actually haven't colored in a minute, so I'll probably end up doing that here soon. It is currently almost 2 o'clock. So yeah, I think that's gonna be the next thing that I do is color, since I haven't done it in a while. And then later tonight I'll probably get some reading in as well. So yeah, this is just gonna be a lazy, cozy, resting day for me. And so I will come back when I move on to the next cozy hobby. Okay, so I have been here coloring this pretty lady. I had already colored the face and hair and the body and the clothes. So today I was just doing the red background. I wasn't planning on going with this. Well, actually it's pink background. I wasn't planning on going with this, but I had a couple of dots of marker, like right here, of pink. So I was like, you know what? To match that, I would just make it pink. But yeah, this is one of my latest pieces that I've colored. I got it inside this Black Woman coloring book that I got on Amazon. So it looks like a lot of the images are computer generated, but I mean, it is what it is. So, but yeah, that one was the last one. I have some mandalas here that I'm gonna color as well for a little bit, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so this current pattern mandala that I'm working on, I can't seem to finish it, primarily because I feel like I need some more colors. I need more of, you know, a variety of colors to choose from. So this is the one that I'm currently working on. And yeah, I just feel like I need more colors. I need more colors to finish it out, you know? So that's why it's not as complete as it could be, because yeah, I need more colors. I need more colors because my color palette over here, the markers that I have, and they're dual pointed. The markers that I have, it has different, you know, shades of each color. I just feel like I just need more, you know? So I think I might eventually get a bigger set of markers to choose from so I can finish some of these patterns, some of these pages that I've started. Because I have several in here where I've started and then I feel like I've run out of colors and I'll stop. So hopefully I can finish one of these. Finish one of these soon. We'll see what happens. See, look, I have this one, and then I have this one that I've been working on for the longest. And it's not finished, as you see, because I feel like I'm running out of colors. And then I have, this is my scratch sheet, and then I put underneath whichever one I'm working on, I put the sheet underneath it, which I need to change the sheet. I'll get another one. But I put the sheet underneath it just in case the markers, you know, bleed through. And I have this one here that I'm working on. And it's not a whole bunch more in this book. It's not a whole bunch more. This one is the latest one. I did this today, this little section here. So yeah, it's just, you know, it's hard when you don't have that many colors to choose from. So hopefully I can get another color palette, another set of color markers, and then go from there. We'll see what happens. Okay, I am done with coloring for the night. It is now 7:37, and I just took JC out to use the restroom because it's about to start raining, at least for the next hour. So I took him outside to use the restroom really quick. He went, and then we came back in the house. So here he is over here being silly. You can see him. Yeah. Over there being a silly goose. He just did his zoomies through the living room, so he's just taking a breather on the hardwood floor. So yeah, that's what is happening over here. I think I'm going to read a little bit tonight before I go to sleep, and then probably do a journal entry either tonight or in the morning. But yeah, I'd say today was a success as far as doing some of my cozy hobbies. So yeah, if you are not into cozy hobbies, you should get into that. Do little things that are like considered brain off activities that can make you relax, and it definitely will help your mental as well as your physical. So yeah, I am going to let's see, what am I going to do? I'm going to chill for a little bit, and like I said, before I go to bed, I'll just do a little bit of reading, and I'll get back with you guys then. right, so some time has passed. I read a little bit more of Sugar Baby by Celine St. Clair because I haven't picked it up in like a week. And it's some heavy stuff, man. So it's one of those books you have to be mentally prepared for because it hits on some heavy topics. So I'm going to go ahead and end the vlog here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I do appreciate it. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Leave comments about things that you would like to see from me, any content that you would like to see in the future. And I'll be sure to check those comments out and hopefully respond to those comments so we can create a dialogue. Again, thank you so much for watching. I do appreciate it. And I do plan on doing more of these cozy hobby day type vlogs. Until next time, guys. Bye.